Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, May 26th, 2022 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, I remember that everyone in the world is a teacher to me. And today, we got some interesting astro energies going on. But I'm going to show you these two cards actually to start because I think these two cards are so indicative of where we can go with these energies. We have the Miser, which is just holding on. So whether it's holding on to an idea, holding on to stuff, holding on to whatever it is, here we got this thing that won't let go. And then we have the Understanding card, which is a card of freedom. It's a card of understanding. It's a card of being able to stay open. And so keep that in mind through these energies that we have going on today. So what we are building to today, that is probably the most major feel of the day, is Venus square Pluto. That's not going to hit until 11:29 p.m. Pacific time. That's the exact peak of this square between them, this challenge energy, but we're going to feel this building through the day. So this can bring up our values. This can be relationship. This can be control issues. It's very interesting because Venus in Aries is reminding us that we can always align our actions with our highest values. And in fact, we are called to do that. And yet the challenge comes with Pluto and Capricorn. Capricorn can represent authority. Pluto can represent power. So we may feel that challenge because we may not feel that we have the power of authority. And yet there is always a reminder that that is an illusion. Truly, no one can hold power over us unless we give it to them. And so keeping that awareness of how powerful you are is going to be a very big lesson in this. But I think that there's going to be, as there is right now in the world, much frustration around this. Now, on top of this, the moon is getting involved. The moon is actually going to meet with Venus and square Pluto earlier in the evening. So that moon is going to bring some emotional energy to this square. Now, I remind you of the energy mantra. You can learn from everyone, even if you do not agree. And I keep hearing in the background, I'm sorry for rolling my eyes, but I just keep hearing it. And you may roll your eyes too, but it's playing. So I'm telling you, is what the world needs now is love, sweet love. You're like, yeah, we agree. But here we have, again, are we going to stand firm and fixed, or do we hold understanding, recognizing there's a lot we can learn from each other and a lot we do need to learn from each other, you know? So just keep that in mind. That moon aligning with Venus, it is in Aries. You may get very emotionally reactive around your personal values. And your personal values are very valid and important for you, as are other people's. So just keep that in mind because that emotional content is going to be surging with that. We also have the moon and Saturn connecting. So the moon in Aries, Saturn in Aquarius. Aquarius wants us to be able to work in harmony, wants us to be able to work in community together. And so this moon in Aries is like, how do we take aligned action to work together in harmony, to work together in community? And this a lot of times, how can we be respectful of energies that are different than our own? So just keep that in mind in these energies. The moon will shift in the evening into Taurus. You know, this is the thing. You may actually end up kind of like getting knocked out. Sometimes when we have strong Pluto energies, come back around to that. Sometimes when we have strong Pluto energies, it can knock us out. It can tire us out. And it's because there's some inner transformation that's going on. And like I said yesterday, we all have work to do around our shadow, around our anger, around our hate, around our unforgiveness, around the violence that we all have internalized through time, through living here and through lifetimes, right? There is violence seated in us that we're called to move through and release. And the awareness of that is so important. So you might actually get taken out by that. Hold strong with your values. Stay open to hearing other people's values in this. Fighting is never going to get us there, truly. Or fighting against each other is never going to get us there. Moon into Taurus heightens the energy around our values. That's going to shift in the evening. But again, you may find yourself getting pretty tired, worn out. That's not a bad thing. Allow that transformation to take place. We are going into the dark of the moon. That being said, so there's going to be some heightened emotions rising up. Mars has also moved to the 1 degree today. So Mars is now zip, zip, zooming, ready for action. So you're going to have that. And Mars is building steadily to Jupiter. Tend to your volcanoes. I beg of you. I will be tending to mine too. If you are feeling your lava rising, emotions need an outlet. How can you move this through your body, right? So keep that in mind. Speaking of that, the traveling card, moving things in and through this energy. This card's also like, what baggage do you need to put down right now? Schizophrenia card, this feels like a lot of disagreements this way or that way. The wisdom of this card is fall into your heart center. And finally, we've got the outsider here again. There's a lot of inner child stuff that's coming up to be moved through in all of this. So keep that in mind as well. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and honor your values. Namaste.